heart of Ilorin City, where the people they talk no pity. 98.5 on your dial. Emirate radio, feel the vibe. Now the sound of the street with the carry. Joy and truth, we know they worry. From morning gifts to nighttime flow. Every voice matter, everybody know. Every Emirate radio, 98.5. The voice of the people with they come alive. Your story, your sound, your melody. Emirate radio, 98.5. The voice of the people with they come alive. Your story, your sound, your melody. Open up.
We are the voice of the people. The voice of the people. Emirate Radio, 98.5 FM.
Feel the clarity, feel the connection. Emirate Radio, 98.5 FM.
The time is 3 o'clock. This is Emirate Radio 98.5 FM. Here is the Emirate News Hour, read by Oluwadolapo Bamigboye. First, the highlight. Federal High Court acquits Abba Kyari, brothers of asset, non-disclosure charges. Emir Zulu Gambari hails former President Obasanjo on his 89th birthday. Now watch Kwara chapter to hold 2026 Ramadan Symposium this Saturday in Ilorin. FIBA qualifying draw set stage for Nigeria's D-Tigers showdown. And now the news in full. The Federal High Court in Abuja today dismissed a case filed by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) against suspended DCP Abba Kyari and his younger brothers Mohammed and Ali over allegations of non-disclosure of assets. Justice James Omotoshi ruled that the NDLEA failed to prove its case beyond reasonable doubt, describing the prosecution as persecution. The judge consequently discharged and acquitted the defendants. The case filed under charge number FHC ABJCR 408-2022 had seen lawyers for both sides present arguments for and against the allegations before the ruling. The NDLEA had accused Kyari, the former head of the Police Intelligence Response Team (IRT), and his brothers of failing to declare 14 assets, including shopping malls, presidential estates, lands, a polo playground, and other properties across Abuja and Maiduguri. The agency also alleged that over 207 million naira and 17,598 euros were found in their bank accounts in Guaranty Trust Bank, United Bank for Africa, and Sterling Bank, claiming the defendants had disguised ownership and converted funds. The siblings faced 23 counts under the NDLEA Act and the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011, but they all pleaded not guilty. On the home front, the Emir of Ilorin and Chairman Kwara State Traditional Rulers Council, Mai Martaba Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Solugan Bari CFR, has rejoiced with former Nigeria's President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo GCFR on his 89th birthday anniversary. Alhaji Solugan Bari described Chief Obasanjo, a former military head of state and two-term democratically elected president of Nigeria, as a living legend, patriot, elder statesman, and global citizen with tremendous records of global peace advocacy. In a goodwill message issued today by his press secretary, Dr. Abdulaziz Arowono, the traditional ruler disclosed that His Excellency Chief Olusegun Aremu Okikiola Obasanjo is widely renowned and admired for his exceptional long-lasting achievements in nation building and peaceful coexistence advocacy, promotion of interreligious and intercultural harmony, as well as inspiring role model to many global leaders and aspiring democrats in Nigeria. Alhaji Solugan Bari thanked the former president for always identifying with Ilorin Emirate and Kwara State at large at all times, stressing that the entire members of the Kwara State Traditional Rulers Council heartily celebrate and rejoice with him on this auspicious birthday of his 89th birthday. The monarch, however, prayed that Almighty Allah continue to strengthen Chief Olusegun Obasanjo in order to witness many more years of absolute comfort on earth. Moving on, the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWAJ, Kwara State chapter will on Saturday, 7th of March, hold its Ramadan Symposium for the year 2026. A statement issued in Ilorin by the Secretary, Miriam Abdulkadir Yusuf, and signed by the chairperson of the NAWAJ, Ajia Bashirat Ayotola, said the event will hold at the NUJ Secretariat opposite St. Anthony Secondary School, Offa Road, Ilorin, beginning at 10 o'clock in the morning. The statement said the symposium is themed Women in Media, Strengthening Ethical Leadership Through Faith and Professionalism. It said that the Dean of Faculty of Information and Communication Science, University of Ilorin, Professor Saudat Salah Abdubaki and Ajat Abiba Otuyo will be guest lecturers. It added that different Asalatu groups, non-governmental organizations, members of the association as well as Muslim Ummah are expected at the event. You are listening to the Emirate News Hour from Emirate Radio, Ilorin. Welcome back. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, and the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have pledged to strengthen collaboration against drunk driving in Zamfara State, aiming also to curb substance abuse among drivers and commercial motorcycle riders. In a statement today, FRSC Public Relations Officer Issa Aliyu said the initiative followed a courtesy visit by FRSC Sector Commander Aliyu Marji to NDLEA State Commandant Awoleye Adediro. The FRSC has also launched a public enlightenment campaign on the dangers of drunk driving, and Adediro pledged full support for awareness programs targeting motorists, noting the partnership will further promote safer roads across Zamfara and Nigeria. From the sports room, Nigeria's D Tigers have been drawn into a competitive group with Colombia, the Philippines, Germany, South Korea, and host nation France for the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup qualifying tournament following a draw held yesterday. The qualifiers, scheduled to take place in Villeurbanne, Lyon, France, will see the reigning African champions battle for a place at the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup, aiming to build on their growing reputation in international women's basketball. Coming off a series of strong performances in continental competitions, the D Tigers will face a mix of established powerhouses and rising teams, testing their resilience, teamwork, and tactical depth. Analysts predict that while Germany and France may provide stiff competition, Nigeria's blend of experienced leaders and talented young players could prove decisive, particularly if they maintain the high-intensity style that has made them Africa's top women's basketball side. The team's management emphasized preparation, highlighting that extensive training camps and friendly matches will be arranged to ensure the squad adapts to European conditions and the diverse playing styles of their opponents. Fans across Nigeria are already rallying behind the team, hoping that the D-Tigers can continue their continental dominance and secure another historic appearance on the world stage. That will be all on Emirate News Hour. Here again are the main highlights. Federal High Court acquits Abba Kyari brothers of asset non-disclosure charges. Emir Sulu-Gambari hails former President Obasanjo on his 89th birthday. Now watch Kwara chapter to hold 2026 Ramadan Symposium this Saturday in Ilorin. FIBA qualifying draw set stage for Nigeria's D-Tigers showdown. The Emirates News Hour was compiled and edited by Taufiko Bello and read to you by Oluwadolapo Bamigboye. For updates and interactions, follow us on all our social media platforms at Emirate Radio 98.5 FM or visit us on our website at www.emirateradio.ng. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.